Facebook diving and shit.
I totally understand that.
Wait, but listen, but you'd recently just did some Facebook diving, like
yes, I totally get it.
And then Christian also like does some weird Facebook diving with JD all the time. He asks ATK like some random question about me that I forget it was. Like
I'm
gonna wear red. You're good. I'm gonna wear my reddies.
You're gonna wear red. I'm gonna bring out the gold.
And Stu, you randomly, like 2 hours or an hour before it happened, joined the party, didn't say anything, and within 5 seconds left. So it was like you came in to see to make sure you knew who was in the party. Like it was just like a, there was some evidence on you. You're a Christian, just sitting in the party, not saying anything the whole time it was happening. The second we called him out, as soon as it stops, he just comes back. He's like, "What's up, fellas?" Like, yeah, that wasn't real suspiciously timed, buddy. But
yeah, that was weird.
All
right, Stuart. Good luck, King.
All right.
Let's have ourselves a playoff game.
I don't hold it against you. I don't know who it was for sure, but I'm just saying, if I had to put money on one of the culprits, it would have been you or Christian.
Alright. I can't lose again, so I'm gonna leave the party.
Hey, Hunter, you want to do college?
You're gonna leave the party, bro?
Hey,
this guy is leaving the party. Alright, go ahead, buddy.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Clown. We're gonna do 3-man booth. I'm calling the game too, since Stu's leaving.
One hand on the controller, one hand on the mic. And we're back. Okay. TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida is going to be the first site of the 2025 NFASL playoffs. Hi, I'm Thomas Jones IV, and we have the 4-5 matchup in the AFC kicking off here as the Patriots, donning the 1980s AFL jerseys, kick it off to the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's Emmett Mitchell taking it out of his own end zone, and he will be brought down at the 22, where we will see this Jacksonville offense for the very first time. I think we all know the motto, the storyline here for Jacksonville. They've made the playoffs in almost all of the last 3 Maddens, and it has been 3 calendar years, pushing 4 calendar years, that the Jacksonville Jaguars have won a playoff game. Again, their last playoff win came against this very team in New England. As the drive will begin on the ground, it's Travis Etienne Jr. out of Clemson. He'll gain 3. And the Patriots, who run a lot of 7 defensive back looks, still a really good run defensive unit. And today's chess match between Jacksonville and New England is who's going to be able to find more balance. Both these teams love to throw the ball around the yard. Who can have the better run game today, I think, will answer the question of who comes out victorious. As Etienne, on his first reception today, big shot, loses the football, and we have our first turnover. Jacksonville loses it. Will McDonald, the 4th, recovers the loose football for New England, and the Patriots take over in plus territory. It's that classic case of doing just too much there for the young running back, Etienne. He broke the first tackle there before taking the monster shot there, which jarred the football loose, and the Patriots were able to fall on it, and they'll take over here at the Jacksonville 32. Mac Jones coming off a Super Bowl championship, trying to go back-to-back here, and their championship defense will start with a throw away. No one open that time, good coverage across the board, and Mac Jones had to run away from 3 Jacksonville defenders on the very first play of their drive. After the turnover, the Patriots wanting to capture momentum here. This is Montrell Johnson Jr. And Johnson still going, breaking tackles, and that's what you want to see if you're a Patriots fan. Running the football, and you get the results as Johnson will go for 32 yards and break our scoreless tie here early in the first quarter. Here is Quinn Nordine to make it 7-0, and that kick will limp its way over the crossbar, and good. After a fumble on the second play of the game from Jacksonville, it takes just 2 plays for the Patriots to go down the field, score 7 points, and take the early lead. Emmett Mitchell taking it out of his end zone again. Last time he got to about the 20. This time he'll have a much better return, working his way across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Drive number 2 upcoming here for Trevor Lawrence. They had the turnover on the last drive, but only 2 plays got to see some positive plays on both of those calls. So if you're Jacksonville, you still want to relax here, get the offense in a groove, and look to tie this game up at 7. First down, this is Mitchell, the receiver, and he loses the football. Luckily for Jacksonville, ETN there to recover. But on back-to-back plays, the Jacksonville Jaguars have fumbled the football. Now this one, you get it. You give the ball to receiver. Again, he took a big shot as he worked his way, trying to cut back on the far sideline. Ran right into Mike Preston. As you see the defensive back, he's about 5'9", but he packs a punch. So second down and 10 from the 33. Lawrence takes the snap with one hand. Now he's flushed to the right. He's in a foot race, and he will lose the football. I think he was down. We're going to get a replay on that possibly, as it was recovered. And for the moment, that's now 3 consecutive plays with fumbles. And Jacksonville going backwards here. After a loss of a yard or 2 on first down, they lose 4 more on second down. And going in the wrong direction, Jacksonville on 3rd and long. Lawrence has a wide open target. That's Mitchell. Holds on to the ball after taking another hit stick. And with that last reception, Jacksonville picks up 23 on the 3rd and 15. Shout out to the left tackle that time. He was able to keep the defensive end at bay. Gave Trevor Lawrence just enough time to survey the field and find Mitchell for the first down. Here's ETN. Nice cutback. This run from ETN will gain about, sees 5 or 6. Still a positive play there on first down. You set up a 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 situation. Really puts pressure on that defense. They don't know if it's going to be a run or a pass, and the entire playbook remains open in this situation. Furthermore, if you're Jacksonville, you also, being inside the 45-yard line, this could be 4-down territory if you can keep it going. Here is ETN once more, and he's going backwards. Knocked down maybe at the line of scrimmage by Nazir Dean, and he has been a cannon for this New England Patriot defense. Leads the team in tackles. Matter of fact, he leads the entire NFL. The entire AFC in tackles. Big 3rd down for Jacksonville at the 44, and they complete it. First down, it's ETN across the 25 and rumbling inside the 25 before taken down. So I welcome Coach Hackett to the booth here. Jacksonville, after turning the ball over on their first drive, now approaching the red zone here. What's the motto here if you're the Jacksonville offense?
Oh, you can't keep doing that. You can't keep turning it over. You got to make sure you sustain long drives. This Patriots offense is already pretty dynamic and can score at will. So the last thing you need to do is give them the ball more to score on you, because they will do that if you give them the ball enough.
Former Coastal Carolina quarterback Grayson McCall checks into the game, and he's going to get part of the hit stick parade. Big shot there.
Take as a quarterback.
Yeah, starter or backup. That's the type of hit that shortens your career. Oh, now looking at 3rd and 5. That's the thing that Jacksonville likes to do. They do run a couple of gadget plays with Grayson McCall as Lawrence is back in the game here, just to keep the defense honest.
One of the worst picks in NFL history.
Right, a first-round selection. That's a good point. As Lawrence will throw a pick. No. Oh, it could have been. Mike Preston had both hands on the ball, but could not corral it.
It's the worst read we'll see all playoffs. Literally all playoffs. I can't believe the slider just bailed him out of that.
As you hear the coach, Mike up there, he's beside himself that Mike Preston didn't catch that ball, and instead Logan Cook will drain a 37-yard field goal. So the defense for New England holds. It's 7-3. And to your point, Hunter, they didn't turn the ball over there, but boy, were they close to doing so on 3rd down.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is looking like he's playing the Chargers in the wild card round again. I'm not really sure what he's looking at right now, but he needs to settle in.
Good point, Hunter. Again, for someone like Coach Stu, he knows in the back of his head that playoff losing streak grows larger and larger by the appearance. So those early game jitters, definitely something you want to try to get through. Mac Jones has not seen any early game jitters as he's still perfect on this pass. He did throw the pass away on the first drive, but that's DeAndre Hopkins. Going to lose a yard there, but still a number 1 target for this team, and we'll see a lot of number 8-10 this afternoon.
Oh yeah, especially on one-on-one reads, he's going to get the ball quite a bit.
Jones again from the shotgun. Will take the easy throw. This is Johnson who has the touchdown. And on the first reception today, Johnson out of bounds at the 33.
Johnson gets some very favorable tackle animations. He's always fighting for those extra yards where he can.
Yeah, doesn't it feel like the Patriot running backs over the course of history have always been that way? The guys that are just so shifty, hard to take down. Is Johnson wide open on this one as the Patriots diagnose the blitz? Yes, what a spin move by Johnson as he's dancing on the Patriot bench after a pickup of 20.
Yeah, and a little reminiscent of the old Tom Brady days, taking what the defense gives you. I mean, if you're going to let me dunk it down all game, I will do so, and no shame in my game.
Yep, Jones trying to buy more time, and I don't know if he was outside the pocket, and the officials agree.
A little premature there, got a little nervous, felt the pressure.
And those are the little things that this Jacksonville defense do so well. They might not always get to the quarterback, but they speed up the timing. And we see the throw out of sack interceptions as well as these throwaways and intentional grounding calls. As this is a back shoulder fade, but nobody was home looking for Thornton.
The pressure definitely has to do with they've got to be one of the higher blitzing teams in the league, though. He's the Wink Martindale of NFASL coaching.
That's a great a great comparison there. Yeah, definitely someone that loves to run those cover zero looks and trust his secondary to cover on the back end while the front seven pin their ears back and try to make plays on the quarterback. There's another one of those opportunities here for Jacksonville. 3rd and 24. They're only going to send 3. Drop 8 in coverage. This pass is complete to Hopkins, and he won't be anywhere close to the first down marker.
And they played that well. I mean, they backed it up to not give up the first down, but still had enough people close enough to keep them out of field goal range. If they did dump it off, that was good defense there by the Jags.
A much-needed stop from Jacksonville on their first full possession on defense, as Mitchell will look to send this back. Mitchell looking for the edge, and he's working on Tavai. He's going to get to the edge, and is brought down by a tag team. It was Tavai along with number 45. Can't get a name on the back of that jersey, but still a great open field tackle as Mitchell gets to the 32.
Yes, it is one of the harder dudes to tackle in the open field. Right up there with like Tyreek Hill as far as speed in the open field.
Lawrence trying to step up and buy time, and he runs out of it. It's Zachary Strong as well as Barmore. They're going to combine on the sack, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, it looked like he was stepping up to me to try to hit Mitchell going over the middle and just nowhere to go with Barmore clogging it up.
That'll be the final play of the first quarter. So opening game of Wild Card Weekend. Jacksonville trailing by 4 with possession of the ball inside their own 30-yard line. Only touchdown today has been from Montrell Johnson as this pass is nearly intercepted.
Oh my God. Probably should have been another interception. Trevor Lawrence must be seeing ghosts or something right now because he is throwing a lot to the red team and he's wearing gold.
It's a tough one right now for Lawrence because the Patriots aren't sending blitzes. It's just that 4-man rush is getting in the backfield. And when you're able to rush 4 or drop 7 into coverage, it makes it so hard to throw the football down the field. Here's another chance for 3rd and 13. Lawrence will step up. We have a penalty. We have a pass in double coverage, and it is dropped by Cummings.
This game is bailing him out like crazy right now.
And the penalty looks like it's going to be a roughing the passer, and yes, that is a big call because that would have been a 4th down and a 3 and out. Instead, the ball is going to be placed at the 44-yard line, and this drive will continue. Tien on the ground. Runs into traffic around the 47-yard line, not much there.
Yeah, that was a great user there by Coach ATK to kind of steal the edge and make ETN have to cut up the middle to, I mean, essentially not much, 4 yards.
And I'm not sure if you heard the coach's cam earlier, but Coach ATK, after that roughing the passer penalty, was talking about Jacksonville getting bailed out. We've seen a few miscues and chances for the Patriots to get turnovers just not go their way so far. They've forced 3 fumbles in this first half and have dropped 2 interceptions, have recovered 1 of those 3. As that's Leonard Fournette. I did not know he was back in Jacksonville wearing number 19 as he rumbles for another first down.
Yeah, he has been called Playoff Lenny once in his day.
And honestly, I like the pickup there as ETN will gain 2 more. You know, you want to get a guy that has the veteran Super Bowl experience in your locker room to calm this group and let them know, hey, you know, we have a lot of pressure on our coach to get this win, but, you know, I've been here before. We can navigate through this. As maybe they've been keeping him fresh, I guess, throughout the regular season. Motion is ETN as Lawrence will drop back to throw, and he will go that way. ETN dodges away from the first defender before getting taken down by 2 others, but the former Clemson Tiger has the first down. I mean, how fortunate is that to have a security blanket like Travis Etienne on a play that really wasn't even designed for him? He was just a check down there, and he was able to make that catch and turn nothing into something.
Yeah, you see the agility and like change of direction. He catches the ball and just accelerates very quickly to the sideline, and that's a really hard tackle for a cornerback to make in the open field.
Yeah, especially that one, like you say, the corner's coming down off the deep blue zone. Already you're running full speed at a guy. All he has to do is take 1 step to the left or right, and he's by you. 2nd down and 9 from the New England 21. Etienne on the inside zone carry, and again, great tackle up the gut after a short gain. Jacksonville sticking to the run game here as we approach the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Third down and 6. Jacksonville 2 of 4 today on 3rd down, and that will be a 2 of 5 as Lawrence will have to throw it away. Second time today we've seen this Patriot defense buckle inside the red zone as Logan Cook will come out for another short field goal. This will be a 35-yard kick from the right hash mark. The hold's good, the kick is up, and the kick is good as well. Trimming New England's lead now to just a point as they're up 7-6.
Yeah, if they could get a stop right here, it'd be a nice way to bounce back after that very rough start for them.
New England thinking the same thing after that first possession where they scored on the short field. Second possession ended around midfield on a 3 and out. Damian Harris, he's a guy that's been with this team since season 1, picks up 4 yards on his first carry this afternoon. Former Alabama Crimson Tide halfback. And what a stable that he was a part of in his college days, my goodness. 2nd down. Mac Jones fires a strike, and that'll be enough for a first down. Tevin Newton for the gain of 8. And again, you talked about it earlier, Hunter. Mac Jones, a little bit like Tom Brady in the sense that he will take what the defense is giving you. As this time they send the blitz, and that does a nice job of bottling up Harris.
Yeah, not known for crazy arm strength, just known to be a smart decision maker, and like I said, he's just going to take what he's given.
Here comes pressure, and it gets home. Ololulukun, the former Falcon, right up the gut, and there's Wink Martindale's specialty right there, the mid-blitz. Yes. It gets home.
Yep, the Stu special, the mid-blitz. Was it
blitz
5 minutes ago, and he hasn't stopped since? What'd you say?
I was going to say, going to call the better play there, as you saw the Patriots were in play action out the shotgun, so all the time in the row for Olukun is Mac Jones is going to let one go. The share screen did not help us there. I think it was a fumble.
It was, yes. He was hit as he was trying to throw. He was trying to throw crossbody to Square, who was coming back in the middle of the field. But he was hit as he threw and fumbled. But luckily, Johnson was there to scoop it up and stepped out of bounds to keep the ball in Patriots' possession.
Oh, my, that could have been a fumble there, too. I saw helmet to ball from Marcus Jones.
I blinked and I thought I saw edge for a second. That looked like a spear.
My goodness. It's getting physical out here in Jacksonville as the Jaguars will take over at their 29-yard line, down by 1. 2:20 left to go in the first half. Etienne, inside zone. We have a penalty, so this one most likely is coming back.
Yep, it's going to be a hold.
Yep, that's one Cam Robinson. So it looked like a nice run from ETN will be negated by the holding penalty. 1st and 20 now for the Jaguars. Lawrence from the gun against a 4-man rush. Standing tall, he steps up, he fires over the middle. He's got his man, it's Cummings inside the 30 to the 27. That is the pass they were looking for all afternoon, Hunter.
Yes, it was. That step up in the pocket, toss it over the safety's head, 99 speed, and unfortunately this man is damn near unguardable. Dude waits to your level with him to start running.
Yep, and that's the old adage, if he's even, he's leaving. As you see James Cummings finding the soft spot deep down the field, and this is where the game again begins for Jacksonville. They've had 2 trips down here, both have ended with field goal tries, so they want to see this drive end with a touchdown. As a couple of carries from ETN.
Boost. Sorry.
No problem. 3rd down and 3 after that short gain from ETN. I was just going to mention that they don't get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. That will go to New England, so any type of lead going into halftime, Jacksonville will take. But again, as McCall on the QB wrap picks up the blocks and he's across for the touchdown. What a play call from Coach Stu.
Well, he's going to try to show people that they were wrong and saying that was a dumb pick, make him useful in the playoffs. I will say, if you can get Stu a playoff win, it was a great pick.
I agree with that, as Logan Cook will make this a 6-point lead. That's the first touchdown today for the hometown Jaguars, as Duval County now at a fever pitch. Logan Cook to send this back to New England. Newton about 4 yards into his end zone will let the ball bounce out the back. And that will be a touchback. And New England will take over at the 25. So 92 seconds left in the half, and the Patriots down by 3. They do have the 2 timeouts, Hunter. So first play here, what do you expect them to try to take a shot here, or maybe something more like a quicker throw?
I think a quicker throw.
Yep. All right, back had to hold it there, and he does find a target. It's the running back here, spinning for the first down as he picks up 11, and there you go. That's what you want to see to start the drive out. A nice positive play. Got the first down, picked up some rhythm as well.
Yep, definitely. Keep it rolling. Keep the clock moving.
Yep, as the ball snapped with a minute 01. Jones plenty of time. Looking over the middle, he's got a target. It's the big tight end, Hunter Henry. He's taken down to 36. Timeout by New England. That's their second timeout. 52 seconds to go as Hunter Henry's into the game now at his first reception. Comes pressure again. Jones has a wide open DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, wow.
And Hopkins is gone. Caught him in the cover 0, and there you go. That's why you go out and you acquire a number 1 receiver like DeAndre Hopkins.
Yes, that is exactly why you do such. What a throw, what a catch, what a route.
An extra point by Nordine will break our tie, and the Patriots are back up by 1. So the Patriots, they scored quickly there. I think they had the ball with about a minute and a half, so they only took 42 seconds off the clock. And for the Jaguars, they have all 3 of theirs, so plenty of time to work with. So again, same question as we asked for New England at first play. I'm always curious what the decision is, if you go for the short pass just to get some yards, momentum, or if you try to bite up a little bit more, maybe a 15 to 20-yard gain.
Stu is definitely going to go for a longer pass, in my opinion.
All right, and they will run the ball. Interesting call there. It did not work out for them as they get back to the line of scrimmage and have to use a timeout. So tried to catch him off guard there. I get the idea, but execution not there from Jacksonville's front. Lawrence, throw on second down. He's going deep down the middle again, and yes, he does have him again. This one could be 6. It's Mitchell inside the 10 to the 7.
Hey, yo.
And that is the problem, Hunter. Not only does he have James Cummings, but Emmett Mitchell as well. The two of these receivers are just so hard to keep in front of you.
Oh, it's crazy hard. I'm glad. I mean, he has him going deep pretty much every play, so he's catches you in the wrong route here. I mean, wrong coverage. GG.
Here's McCall trying to get his second touchdown.
And the QB rap's even more fucking phony, dude. Even more fucking phony. Look at that shit.
And taken down at the 1. That one looked like it was going to be close. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jacksonville can't review that. We're inside the 2-minute warning, so that would have to come from upstairs. And knowing that, and nobody's up there. That booth up there, it's got cobwebs in there.
For a long time.
Yes, sir. So, big play call here from Jacksonville. They're going to go fullback dive out the strong I formation. I like that call, as James Robinson is in for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's a good call right there.
Extra point by Logan Cook is right down the middle.
There.
Yep, they elected to go with the extra point instead to make it the 6-point lead. And all of a sudden, in a game that was starting out in a defensive way, this final 5 minutes of the second quarter have been offense, and more offense.
Yeah, really.
Patriots with about 26 seconds in a timeout. That seems like enough time to get something going here if you like. Maybe get in field goal range.
It's definitely possible for them to get in the field goal range. I could see them cooking something up real quick.
And those of you just joining us, this is the 4-5 matchup in the AFC wild card. Quick throw, Johnson. He's got the first down, and he gets out of bounds. That's exactly the type of throw you want to make if you're Mac Jones. That took maybe 4 seconds off the clock.
Mm-hmm.
They hold on to that timeout. Now at the 38-yard line. Can Jones get closer here for this offense? Over the middle, complete. That's another target and another completion for Hunter Henry. And New England will use their final timeout with 17 seconds.
So we're most likely going to be looking sideline here.
And I'm also not too sure about the wind situation. So let's just say, for sake of argument, they probably need about 10 yards here to get into Quinn Nordin's field goal range.
Yeah,
as Jones.
They got it. They do.
Oh, that is a gorgeous play. Out of bounds at the 10 is Tyquan Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
You'd see the man coverage there, and you see Mac Jones running over to the spot to give himself the arm angle and delivered a beautiful pitch and catch to number 11, Tyquan Thornton.
Yes, it was.
So now you're out of bounds, clock stops 10 seconds. You might even have a chance to take a shot at the end zone here. And then if that doesn't work out, you settle for the 3. Looks like the Patriots are going to come out and call a play at least.
Yeah, they're going to
Mac Jones,
end
zone, and he has it for the touchdown. Tyquan Thornton climbing the proverbial ladder. As you see, there's a lot of raspberries being blown from the coach cam. Extra point is good. 19 seconds on that drive, Hunter.
Yeah, they made quick work of that, looking like Mahomes and the Chiefs against the Bills that one year. Was that last year? 2 years ago?
Yep, last season.
Last season?
All right, so New England, barring something crazy here, will go into the halftime break up by a point. Jacksonville is going to call a play, so.
Hey, oh my God, bro. That actually scared me.
This more than likely will be the final play of the half.
Yeah, I would assume so.
That thing is never going to break. And I just broke my...
And off up the middle for ETN. And pick up about 10, and that's going to be it for the first half. 21-20 our score. New England on top by just a point. They will get the ball to start the third quarter. And for the AFC, this game is the 4-5 matchup, so we do not know where the winner will go yet, as we need the 2-7 game to be played to figure that one out.
Yeah, this one's going to get interesting here in the second half. We got a real close one on our hands. I think it's going to come down to the end.
Yep, in that first half, we saw Jacksonville getting down the field via the deep pass. New England, more methodical approach. So it's, again, those contrasting styles of passing offense. Let's see which one prevails here in half number 2. Again, folks, at the bottom of your screen is the wild card matchups for this week. And that 3-6 matchup in the NFC should be a good one between the Cowboys and Eagles, Seahawks, Panthers, as well as Commanders and Cardinals on the NFC side. Mac Jones, first pass of the second half complete. Great tackle in the open field by Olulukun. So he will limit the pitch and catch to just a pickup of 2. Play action on second down. Mac rolling, right? Running out of time, and he's going to be brought down. Lost track, and maybe lost where Will Anderson was there as former Alabama product gets the sack.
I just couldn't throw it away. It's a good play by Stewart.
So after back-to-back good plays from Jacksonville's defense, it's 3rd and long.
Dot.
And it is caught for the first down. Johnson running the seam route out of the backfield fools everybody, and the Patriots pick up 22. That is a huge play there to keep the drive going, as it was looking likely that the Patriots were going to have to punt the ball. Now they're working at a 2nd down and about 3 to the Damian Harris gain.
Football's getting a red flag. Is that a red flag?
16 passes, just to 4 runs today for New England. So we talked about the team running the ball more would have more success. That has not been the case, as Harris going backwards as a bevy of Jacksonville defenders greet him at the 45.
Duos and squads, and the squad ones are always in the same day. The duo ones are always in the same day.
3 minutes into the third quarter, we have the second 3rd down on this drive from New England. This one is a shorter 3rd down. First one was 3rd and 20. This one just 3rd and 3. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Johnson trying to fight for the first down, and he will be short. Great effort there from Jacksonville's front 4. Looked like Chad Muma was the one to make the final tackle, as Olukun was the first one to get there. So Jake Bailey will send this away, looking for the coffin corner, as Mitchell, again, trying to find the edge. He's got blocks. Oh, this could be a big return for Mitchell. At the 40, cuts back at the 50, trying to swerve back, breaks tackles, and is eventually brought down at the 43-yard line of New England. What an electric return from Emmett Mitchell.
Just what the Jags needed, a little spark to get them going. A wake-up call.
Yep, and consider these fans awakened, as Lawrence pumps. Got time to roll to his left and will throw it away. Couldn't find anybody available, so he'll just take the easy throw out.
Yeah, smart play there. I was really afraid he was going to throw a dumb pick trying to do too much, but glad to see he threw it away there.
Got that 800K, thank you so much, Ara. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that I think is one of the hardest things between regular season football and playoff football is throws that you take in the regular season. You almost want to be a little bit more conservative or more aggressive depending on the scenario, but
Yep.
those interceptions definitely rise up because, guys are rolling out to the right and like, yeah, I can fit this pass in there. And next thing you know, intercepted. So taking the sack, throwing the ball away, those are even more critical here in the playoffs, as we have a 3rd down and 5 for the Jaguars at their opponent 39-yard line. And this is going to be a screen pass for Cummings. He's got the block and he's got the first down. Nice call against the blitz, as Lawrence is now 7 of 12 on the afternoon. A new set of downs for Jacksonville. It's Etienne up the gut. Oh, he runs into a big hit at the 26. Remember, Etienne did fumble twice in the first half. Lost one of those fumbles. So Definitely ball security was breached at some point in the first half, maybe at halftime. And Fournette this time.
Good use of the play.
Yep, Jeremiah Hackett shooting up the A-gap to make the tackle on Leonard Fournette. And again, we have a third down. And this is where the third down, especially in the red zone here, inside the 30-yard line especially, they've been fantastic. Etienne in motion. Lawrence will throw it away. That's great coverage there from the user. As you saw, he was tracking on that crossing route.
Mm-hmm. He was waiting for Stuthlegs to pick it off.
And yet again, the New England Patriot defense holds. Cook to give the Jacksonville Jaguars the lead for the third time today, and he does. Field goal was good. That was his longest one of the day. That was from 47. He's hit it from 34, 35, and 47 today.
He's getting the workout in today, that's for sure.
Yep, the converted punter, again, not a big fan of that, but in Madden, anything's possible, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it goes, game's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville has always been creative with the depth chart. You know, you remember Miles Jack used to play safety back in the day.
Which was also stupid, and I hated it today.
Harris there as he avoids the peanut punch animation, picking up 6 yards along the way. And that's kind of been the substitute for the run game for New England. It's been that dump down out of the backfield on first down.
Oh, yeah. They're check down Charlie's for sure, because then they lull you to sleep and throw a pick!
Oh,
Cisco,
my goodness.
league leader with another one.
3 things right there, Hunter. 1, I love that play call from ATK because you mentioned it, the lull you to sleep and then take the shot. That was one of the first times he's thrown the ball down the field. And 2, yeah, the man who broke Night Train Lane's interception record, Cisco.
Oh, he got him again.
Oh, he did. In cover 0, no less, and Cummings is gone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And now the lead goes up to 9 and possibly 10.
Yeah, cover 0 is so risky against Stu. If the coverage, or the pressure doesn't get home, he's cooked. I mean,
yeah, it really is the embodiment of all or nothing. And for Jacksonville fans, I think they've been here before, Hunter. They've seen this too many times. I think the most memorable one was last Madden. They were up 24-0 in this very building against the Buffalo Bills. And by the start of the fourth quarter, the game was tied.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Patriots are still winning. It's like, but yeah, he's been here quite a few different times and has just absolutely shit his pants. Excuse my French, but his pressure is just getting home right now. Absolutely.
This time it does, yeah. And believe it or not, this is the elder statesman on this D-line, Josh Allen, as he makes quick work of number 62 on New England. I think that's only the second sack today of Mac Jones, maybe third. But pressure getting home in different ways. They've sent a lot of different exotic looks. Sent one again this time, but Mac Jones has the time, and he has a receiver. Newton with the big catch, churtling away, but can't get...
was risky.
Yes, that is always a risky maneuver, but Avonte Maddox saves a touchdown after Tevin Newton picks up 42 yards. Last 30 seconds of the third quarter. This game has been electric since about the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. As Hunter Henry taken off his feet at the 20. All 3 of his receptions today have gone for first downs, so that's what Hunter Henry does for you. He will always be running those deeper routes. Here comes pressure. Ball is lofted, it's caught, and then dropped.
Oh, I cannot believe he just dropped that. Wow.
As dawn is turning to dusk here in North Florida. Jacksonville
Shit just picked
is
my
the
play
locale.
for me.
It's 30-21 Jaguars, and New England is going to start out inside their opponent's 20. Second down here. Mac Jones against a 3-man rush, winding and throwing an incomplete pass. Pressure coming from Will Anderson's side. It's now going to be third down. New England 3 of 6 today on third down. Couldn't ask for a bigger conversion than this one, though. The early stages of the fourth quarter. Again, winner advances to the divisional round. Mack, end zone,
throw. Dot.
touchdown, Patriots. It's Hopkins again. That is a gigantic conversion on third down as DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown machine, looking to keep the Patriots' season and title defense alive.
The machine keeps producing.
And Nordine will produce the extra point to cut it to 2. 6 plays, 74 yards, 2 minutes, 4 seconds off the clock. And we are looking at a field goal game now in Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jack need a response here. At least a field goal. Keep it within that distance. Just keep some pressure, put some points on the board. Sustain a little drive. Don't go 3 and out.
Yep, 3 and out, sacks, and turnovers are the things you want to avoid if you're Jacksonville. And if you're New England, you're playing with house money right now. All the pressure's on the offense. As Etienne with a beautiful cutback. I don't know how he got away from those defenders. But he found the opening, gained 6 yards, and that's a good drive starter for Jacksonville.
Yeah, I honestly thought he could have maybe kept going outside and followed the blocks a little bit, but way to cut in and get 6. Another good run.
Leonard Fournette, this is his best run of the day, across the 40-yard line. Playoff Lenny giving them some big rushes here late. As we're under 9 minutes to play.
There's no escaping that thing, man. Yo, Flex, take it about, give it something.
Etienne, what a tackle. Jabril Peppers, I mean, he's engaged in a block there, Hunter, and still is able to make the play and not give up the first down.
Yeah, that is actually crazy. I thought he was sealed and about to be gone for, like you said, at least the first down, but what a play there by Peppers.
So what could have been a possible touchdown for Jacksonville will instead be a gain of 7, as this run for Fournette will be enough for a first down as he is tossed to the turf at the 45-yard line. I like that play call there, too, from Jaguars, pulling that left guard. See some power football here in the final quarter.
Yeah, they're using Fournette nicely, just bringing him in a little power back and just get us some yards. Let's keep this chain moving.
And again, folks, you guys all know this, but Jacksonville, looking for that first playoff win in 3 years, is today the day. Play action. Lawrence needs to get rid of it. Oh, and boy, does he. Able to find a target that was near where the ball was thrown. That will not be grounding. Not fortunate to still have the ball. Yeah. And after the incomplete pass on first down, second down play from Jacksonville will also be from the shotgun. This is Grayson McCall, and he is taken down after a short pickup. We saw a touchdown run on that play earlier, but it looks like New England has found an adjustment here in the second half. Well, folks, this is the biggest play of the Jacksonville and New England season, respectively. 6.5 to play. Third down, and I think that says 6 or 8. I can't tell with the stream, but Lawrence with time, looking, and he's got the first down. Etienne comes up in the clutch and picks up 12.
Great read there by Trevor Lawrence.
As you see him working in the pocket there, too. That's nice pocket presence there from the young man out of Clemson as he hooks up with his former college running mate. This drive started back at the 25-yard line. Over 4 minutes have come off the clock. Etienne breaks a tackle, has another Jacksonville first down as he is inside the red zone.
Wow, what a play right there to get the first down.
And again, effectively, each one of these first downs is taking at least a minute, minute and a half off the clock and keeping Mac Jones and this New England offense on the bench. Again, if you're a New England fan here, you cannot give up a touchdown. Got to hold them to field goal. Here's the blitz. It's picked up. Etienne has great blocks, and he's across for a huge touchdown score.
Make this extra point. It's a 9-point game.
Oh, Logan Cook, who's been perfect today on 3 field goals as well as all 4 now of his extra points, makes it a 2-possession game. 37-28. 5:04 remaining. Jacksonville is entering that time of the game where they know they can almost taste it. But this New England defense, obviously this New England offense, and Mac Jones, who's fresh off a Super Bowl championship last season, has something up their sleeve, I would imagine, here. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Pressure immediately. And this pass is dropped. Could have been intercepted. The pressure caused the misfire. And the Patriots fortunate to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, Patriots need to score fairly quick here, which they've been known to do.
This will be 4-down territory as well, so
No doubt.
plenty of time. As they do pick up the first down, I believe, with Newton. Yes, they do.
Keep him in.
Yep. And again, Patriots going to run that hurry-up offense here, preserve time. Mack looking deep middle for Hopkins. Incomplete.
Ooh, he got his hands on it. I thought he had it.
My goodness, if he did hold on to that football, I think he may have been gone. Because nobody else reacted to the football. That's an incomplete pass on first down. Second down now from the 36. 4.5 to play. 3-by-1 set. Hopkins is over in the slot there. Here comes pressure, and Hopkins is able to catch it, but he won't go anywhere. Probably loses yards. Yeah, a couple lost yards that time. And once more, Will Anderson wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, his pressure's a real problem for the Patriots right now.
You know, that particular one, it was on both sides. You saw Josh Allen from the blind side also getting there. That's not a welcome sight for Mac Jones, as he needs his offensive line to hold him here on 3rd down. And this one is dropped.
Wow.
Harris had the first down, and he dropped the football.
Wow.
That's a tough drop right there. Patriot fans are beside themselves now. They know this very well could be the game. 4th down. Need to get to the 45-yard line, and they won't get there. The pressure from Will Anderson, his 3rd sack
Every
today,
single fucking drive.
may have just closed the door.
It's crazy. Look at my running back. Just get cooked. Cook. Oh, GG Stewart.
77, whoever that is, just watches him walk around him as
Trent
well.
Brown gave up 20 sacks this season. Oh well.
Here is Robinson, as you see the Jaguars out in the goal line here.
Stu needed
Field
this
goal
like
would
he
keep
needs
this
air.
at a 2-possession game. Touchdown would all but put it away.
No, the game's over. I'm not gonna stop him. It was over when I dropped the pick 6 at the fucking goal line. Been sacked 6 times. Even if I get the ball back, it's over.
Second down, Etienne.
Look at this
Cuts it
fucking
back,
stupid ass shit.
and nowhere to go. New England will call their first timeout with just exactly 3 minutes left on the clock. So after the turnover on downs from New England, the Patriot defense has done its job thus far, as they are trying to get off the field quickly here force a turnover, something to get the offense a opportunity to get back in the game.
No way he's throwing that QB wrap again.
And this handoff on third down won't get close to a first down, as the Jaguars will play it safe and go for the field goal. New England called their second timeout, so there's 2:56 to go. Logan Cook now has hit 4 field goals this afternoon. 40-28 our score. Patriots trailing by 12. They can only stop the clock 2 more times. 2-minute warning, and they have 1 timeout remaining. So right now, win probability for New England is under 10%, right around 8.2 according to Amazon Web Services. But just never know with these playoff games. He's got an X factor there. First pass is complete. It's DeAndre Hopkins, and he's out of the 40.
Quarters defense. I'm gonna get sacked in milliseconds. All fucking game. Nice.
Looked like Mac tried to throw, but held on to it instead, as he was taken down by Anderson. Patriots again quickly back to the line there. Mac trying to change up the play. Second down. Mac looking down the far sideline, and it is knocked away from Thornton. Nice coverage from Jacksonville, and it's now third down.
Nice throw. Nice throw.
And we have an interception. I think this is going to be a defensive pass interference, though, on Dantzler. So he's going to take it all the way inside the 5-yard line. Let's check the penalty. And it was a hold on Trent Brown. So that interception will stand. And that may just do it. Jacksonville, 2 minutes, 3 seconds away from exercising some serious demons. Etienne on the pistol carry down to the 2, and we're at the 2-minute warning. So on a day where we saw 3 different Jacksonville Jaguars find the end zone on the ground, 2 different receivers find the end zone, and a defense that had over 5 sacks today. It's a complete effort from this Jacksonville Jaguar unit, as James Robinson will run it in for his second touchdown. And the Jaguars will be moving on to the divisional round for the first time since 2019. And we mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, but the winner of this game does not yet know where they'll be traveling next week, whether that's to Baltimore or another destination. I think the way that it would work out, the winner of this game would go to Baltimore if the 2 seed and the 3 seed win. If the 6 seed or 7 seed win, then the winner of this game would go to the 3 or 2 seed in the second round. And for the Patriots here, just the last minute, 45 seconds of their season, won the Super Bowl last year, made it all the way, beat the Carolina Panthers. Long, grueling season this year. To make it back to the playoffs is hard enough, but they just weren't able to find the second half steam, especially in that fourth quarter, where Jacksonville just ran away with this one. So New England's going to take the kneel and get out of here, and the final score is going to be 47-28 Jacksonville. That's right, folks. No need to adjust your set. That score is accurate. Jacksonville Jaguars are moving on to the divisional round. as the first of our 6 playoff games here on Wild Card Weekend is coming to a close. And now the coach is running out onto the field, so that'll do it here from TIAA Bank Field. Jacksonville Jaguars, winners of the AFC South. They came into this one, correct me if I'm wrong, I think at 11-6, 10-7, one of those two. Will be moving on to the second round. So for the entire crew, Hunter Clark and the NFASL boys, this is Tom Anomes, wishing you all a wonderful evening. Game 1 of 6 is completed. Jacksonville with their first win in over 3 years against the New England Patriots, final 47-28.
Peace.